There we go. Hello and welcome, right on cue. Come on in, you guys. Getting ready to do readings for all 12 signs. And today I'm going to include all those questions you guys have about love. You know, I normally kind of leave that love connection out. I always talk about it in terms of just relationships. But if it applies to love, I will let you know. By the way, let me get you dropped down right now. Hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start with Aries. I will go all the way around the zodiac doing all 12 signs. I'm going to include time stamps, but you could do me a favor. When you leave the room, put my videos on and let them run. Kind of helps, gives me a little extra, because they're banging me. They're banging me. They're shadow banning me, keeping me out of your feed, you guys. All right. We are starting with Aries, working around to Pisces. Whether it is your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. For the most part, when I do break up readings into zodiac signs, I'm using Western astrology because there are several kinds of astrology, and the Western is the one that you guys all know. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on for you guys. Moving on to something smoother. Absolutely moving on to something smoother. 6 of Swords right out of the chute was the first card on the table. The second card that came out was the 10 of Swords. Aries, you guys are wrapping up a big cycle that you guys have been dealing with. I get the feeling that was a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, a lot of drama that was happening in the background for you guys. Just didn't know which way to go or how to cope with it. Well, you also have the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody in the connection may have been a little materialistic, more concerned about money, more concerned about possessions, and you have evolved, Aries. You have stepped away from that monetary mindset. You have different goals. You have happiness. You have a brand new lease on life. You also have the Fool card. Brand new beginning coming here. Now look, you feel like you're stepping out without a net because you've come out of this other situation and you haven't completely healed. And we need to adapt, adjust, heal every time we change connections, whether it's with just a friend or a loved one. That Fool's telling us you have a new beginning, and here you are, Aries, looking out at it. Like, wow, it's all out there. Which way do I go? You're going to be teaming up with somebody new. They will be coming around in the next 6 to 10 months. The 6 and the 10. And you're going to have a new lease on life. Wow. Bang. There you have it, Aries. Moving on to the next, Taurus. All right, welcome back. Getting ready to move on to Taurus. I know some of you Tauruses have really been dealing with an awful lot of drama, a lot of delays going on for you guys. You had plans, you had goals, and those things just weren't happening. All right, it's enough for Taurus. Let's see what's going on for Taurus here. All right. You're fine, Taurus. First off, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Now, something wasn't falling into place for you, and you weren't sure what it was. So you felt out of place, maybe. But the work that you've been putting in, you're beginning to get it back where you want it. You're beginning to get things in line. You're beginning to bring things back into balance. We also have the King of Swords. So just be cautious that you don't take on too much attitude. You need to have a little show of strength, but not too much. And then here we have that Strength card validating that. Like, you need to be as gentle as a lion. Think about it. Taurus, sometimes, the old expression for Taurus is like a bull in a china closet. And sometimes you have a tendency to do that. You can get on a rampage. You can tear into issues before you have all the facts. But you've done a lot of soul searching. Here we have the Hermit card. Taurus, I get the feeling you have been taking your time and educating yourself on some of the different interests that your friends have. For example, I have been friends with this person for 30, 40 years. She just now saw her first video. I've been doing this for 5 years. Okay? Some people are becoming a little bit enlightened, and that's what the Hermit is, with that light. And we also have the Temperance card. Taurus, be careful right now, because things may get a little intense from time to time. And then as we are going into, astrologically, we are going into a time where Mars is going to come in, and he's just going to stir up stuff. Pluto is going to agitate things. Mercury's kind of staying out of the mix a little bit, but things are going to get a little rough. So be careful you don't overindulge. That Temperance card is also telling me to remind you to kind of keep your head too. Don't just blow off with every time somebody ticks you off. All right, moving on to Gemini. All right, Geminis. Whether you are Gemini in your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, pay attention. If you don't know, your sun sign is that basic generic thing that when you looked it up, looked your horoscope up in a paper, you knew you were a Gemini, so you looked up Gemini. I suggest you go on over to Google, find a free site. Astro Cafe is one. Galactic Org is another. You'll find them right in Google. Just, free natal chart is what you want to look up. And you want to see what signs you have for your rising. And the rising sign is actually, at the time of your birth, what was the next sign that was going to come up. And your moon sign. They are all different. Now, they can be the same sometimes, but they are all different. All right, let's move it on here for Gemini. Let's see what Gemi's got going on. Hit that like button if you would. Please subscribe. And Spirit, can I get one more jumper, please? I work pretty closely with Spirit. If you're new to the channel, you'll notice that I only take jumpers. Just shuffle till Spirit kicks them out one way or another and lets me know what needs to be known. I also work with Paranormal Flashlight. Let me get it set up here. There we go. Thought he was on. You may see the light come on or off throughout the reading. That is only Spirit validating they are in the room when I am doing my readings. Spirit, can you give me a little wink or blink back there and let me know if I have it adjusted correctly? Little flicker. Little something. Hang on, Gemini. I am a Gemini rising. All right, there it is. Oh, I think. You have to hit the right little sweet spot on those paranormals. There we go. It is actually a 6-inch mag light. All right, moving on here to Gemini. Gemini, you guys are almost out of the woods on a situation here. I do feel like you were stuck in one spot. We have the Eight of Swords here. But this was kind of a self-imposed prison that you had yourself in. You were kind of afraid to move forward. There was something holding you back. And that was a land anchor you were dragging with you. Some kind of a team that you were in that you weren't evenly yoked, whether it was, and I don't feel this is a love connection. I feel that it is actually a partner connection. Thank you, Spirit on Light. I hope you're validating what I'm saying. But I see you moving away from that. Kind of getting, look, I'm just gonna float off here a little ways to see what's on the horizon, what's different, what's coming for me. And you're starting to venture out now, Gemini. You're getting out. You're doing some traveling. You're socializing, but you got to get down the river there to where it's a little more smoother. Things are easier flowing. Not the first time for you, Gemini. You've tried this before, and before, and before. And we all constantly reinvent ourselves, try and find new ways to improve, move on. Oh, good Lord. Cramped quarters here. But that Gemini with this Judgment card, you have a tendency to try to see the best in everybody. And sometimes it comes back to bite you. We also have the King of Pentacles. Dude sitting here on his throne. He's all comfortable. He's behind all those robes. He's pretty confident. In Gemini, that's where things are going for you. Financially, things could improve through the month of October. And we have the Hierophant. You've got somebody new coming into your picture. Thank you, Spirit. Got really bright for somebody. Somebody new, a new partnership. It's going to be, whether it's a friendship or a marriage, it is going to be a commitment that will stand the test of time. And Geminis, you have been waiting for that for a very, very long time. All right, there you have it, Geminis. Moving on to Cancer. Come on in, Cancer. I am getting ready to do your reading. I'm actually drinking, this is coffee today. I didn't have time to make a pot real quick, so this happens to be a brand. I don't know if you can see it. Folgers. It is a kind of a tea bag kind of a thing. I get them for camping and for that thing that's coming up that we're all prepared for, right? Some of those preparations that when the grid goes down, I can still make a cup of hot coffee without a coffee pot. How about that? All right. Cancer. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. Please, would you drop down there, hit that like button, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends. Let them know how goofy I am. I don't care. All right, Gemini. Oh, excuse me, Cancer. Oftentimes, you will see some of the same cards come out throughout all of these 12 readings today. And that's because when that happens, that's because what is happening for the collective overall affects us all, right? We are part of that collective. So yes, oftentimes some of the same cards do repeat themselves. Just like that, out of the chute, Judgment card. Finished up the last reading with that rascal. Cancer, I don't know why, but I feel like you're getting a second lease on life. You may have just gone through a health scare, some kind of health crisis even. I want you to know, oh wow, look at these other cards. I want you to know that even though you've gone through the health scare, that you haven't gone through the hard part. And that's the, I don't want to say depression, but it is the series of emotions that we go through after our life has been saved. We got a second chance. Cancer, a lot of powerful cards here. The Death card. That Death card is about the rebirth. You're starting over. You're getting a whole new lease on life. Please don't allow yourself to slip down into that depression. Use that energy in a different way. Change your focus. You may feel like, why? You know what? I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Now, you may have had this health scare a while ago, and it's just now clicking in now with it's an energy change that we go through, whether we're healing from grief or no matter what. In this case, you're healing from, you may even have had open heart surgery. Who are you? Who am I talking to? If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. Somebody may actually have had open heart surgery. How about that? You're stepping into a whole new chapter though, because you're healing. Your health is better. You're still scared. You know, I just went through something scary. Almost died, but you didn't, because you got work here to do. You know what? It's going to be different this time. You're going to see things with a whole new clarity. This King of Pentacles is saying that you still have that ability to be productive, to earn a living. Some of you just need to fight a little harder. Fight for your health. Here it is, the Devil card. This Devil is about some of the things that led you to this heart surgery you haven't fixed yet. You may still be smoking. You may still be drinking. You may still be indulging. You got a second chance here. Cancers, don't goof it up, man. You got a good, fresh start here. Awesome. All right, there you have it, Cancer. Moving on to Leos. All right, Leos, let's see what the cards hold for you guys. You guys had through a couple of years of just tough times. You're starting to come out the other side. Let's see what the cards have to say for you guys. All right, Spirit, I need a couple more jumpers, please. Gemini, or excuse me, Leos. Where am I? Leos, please, got to get you to drop down, hit that like button. If you're leaving the room, let the video run. You can always rewind. If you're leaving the room for a little bit, put all my videos on and just let them run. All right, one more for Leo. Oh, 2 came out. We will take those, however. All right. All right, Leo, yes, you're beginning to pull things back into balance. It's been a long time coming, and you may have even had a difficult time with finance. Big, tough time with finance. Leo, you've got the 9, that wounded warrior energy. You have been through this. It felt like somebody was fighting you the whole way. You could not team up evenly with this person. You couldn't evenly yoke with them. No matter how you tried, they balked against you. However, you didn't see their side of it either. We've got the Knight of Cups. Now, this is about a new love story coming in for Leo. Quite possibly. It's a possibility. Somebody else is coming into the picture, whether they are a love interest or whether they just happen to be coming in and new to to your friendship circle. Somebody is coming in. Expanding your circle. Here we have the World card. You might be getting out more, socializing, just seeing the world. Maybe you're doing a little bit of short distance traveling, maybe. That's how this new person may be arriving. You may run into them somewhere else. We have the King of Wands. That's a Leo card. That is definitely a fire sign. You're going to be taking back your own power, remembering who you are. You're going to be more gentle with other people. That king, he can just reach out and clobber you with that. Now, Leo, you have not got completely past this. And I feel like it is a toxic connection that you're addicted to. And we do come addicted to ugly behavior. Thank you, Spirit on Light. I don't know when you came on. Our brain becomes addicted to depression, to anxiety. You know, our brain goes, you know what? It feels good to feel bad. Give me more of that. And so those are the type of people that always have to have drama, always starting a fight. All right, Leo, walk away. There you have it. All right, moving on next to Virgos. All right, welcome back, Virgos. It is so humid here in Western Pennsylvania that my hair, believe it or not, I did curl it. I try to look nice for you guys. Honest, I do. You can't, you know, whether you want to call me a redneck or a biker, makes no difference to me. But, you know, I am what I am. All right, we are moving on with Virgos. Working our way down and around the charts. Ending with Pisces. Virgos, if I could, can I get you to drop down, hit that like button, please subscribe, and also share. All right, Virgos, let's see what's going on for you. First off, we do have the Seven of Betrayal, the Seven of Lying, Deceit. Somebody has been just stirring up some crap, that's all. You know about it. You've heard about it. You felt it. If you're following my channel, most of you are very intuitive now. You're becoming more and more energetically able to ramp up and feel these things. So, Virgo, you knew it. Okay, that was a 7. Now we're going to go with the 8 of Pentacles. That's what you've been doing, Virgo. Kind of nose to the grindstone, shoulder of the wheel, or whatever. Wheel, no, I never get that right. Which way is it? Anyway, you've been just minding your own business, keeping busy. Work is a priority for Virgo right now, trust me. Speaking from, it's a priority right now. We are getting into my crazy season. As we get into October and Halloween, I am so busy I can't even, turn around. If you're waiting to book an appointment, please be patient. But Virgo, just mind your own business for the time being. This headache with this other person is going to just vanish. We've got the 3 of Swords, came up in reverse, and I'm going to play it that way. It kind of came out and really spoke to me at that upside down kind of way. Be careful you don't get sucked back in to this person's circle again. Whoever it is you're cutting out, just don't get sucked back into their circle. Those swords are up to let you know that that's still you can get stabbed on those, right? Not out of the clear yet. You may hear something from what this person may be saying about you. Wow, Virgos. Not a problem, though. Let it roll off. Let it roll off. We have the King of Cups. Don't waste time stewing about what happened with this other person. You've got somebody new coming in. So it looks to be a love interest. King of Cups. Could be. However, it is somebody that deeply cares. This could be a friendship that really, really intensifies. But I get the feeling it's some brand new. Not going to be somebody old. It's going to be somebody brand new. We have the Justice card. Some of you Virgos, and this came up in reverse, but I'm going to read it anyway this way. Some of you have been waiting for justice to be served on somebody else, right? You know, they did me wrong. I can't wait for karma to come back and get them. If you carry that kind of fucking attitude, it will come back to you again. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about it. Don't expect justice. Work for it. Continue to do the right things. Continue to say the right things. Be uplifting to your friends. I'm a Virgo. You're a Virgo. Some of you Virgos. I don't care if you're not a Virgo. Be nice. Just be nice. You cannot sit and wait for karma to do your dirty work. If you keep passing out love and high vibe energy, you'll get it back. All right, there you have it, Virgos. Moving on to Libra. Hello, Libra, come on in. I am neutralizing the cards about midpoint using a little Palo Santo. Help take off some of the stagnant energy. Well, let me pause you again. Miss Maggie wants up in her co-pilot position. All right. Thank God for the pause button. Are you comfortable back there, girl? All right. Moving on. Who are we moving on to? Libra. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Libras, can I get you to drop down? Hit that like button. Please subscribe. You guys can also follow me over at Facebook. If you're wanting to book a personal appointment, I still do those, but you have to contact me through Facebook. All right. Libra. Let's see what's happening for Libra. I neutralized the cards. One more, please, for Libra. There you have it. All right. You guys have been getting kicked in the nuts. You squirrels have been getting kicked in the nuts. Hang on. Let's see what's going on here. Damn it, Libra. I know you guys have really been getting it recently. Here we have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody may have ghosted you. They cut you out completely. You didn't have a voice. You didn't have the opportunity to say, hey, I didn't mean it that way. You didn't have that opportunity. You feel like they kind of cut you out of the circle, the connection completely. Just checking the light back there, making sure it's still on. This person may even owe you some money. We have 3 9s on the table. Libra, you're wrapping it up. You're not quite to the 10, that you are lined up at the 9, and you're on the tarmac, and you're waiting for your runway to come open, and you're ready to take off. Let me tell you, things really felt out of balance for you for a while because of this other person. Now that they're no longer in your energy field, you feel lighter. It's like, what the hell? I feel like I have taken years ago, they called them tonics. You know, you take a tonic, you feel better. Yeah, things are going to come back into balance for a little bit for you, Libra. I do feel, and that's perfectly your card there, being in balance. Now, let's address those 9s, 999. Anytime you stack in numerology, anytime you put 3 of anything together, that makes that individual number more powerful. 9s are the number of completion. 9 months, baby comes out. It's done. All right, here we go. You spent a lot of sleepless nights with this 9 right here. 9 of Swords. You worried. You mulled around how to fix this. What can I do? Did I do that wrong? You were taking all of the, I don't want to say the blame, but you were taking all of that energy and putting it on yourself like, if only I, if only I. No, the other person is, it should be 50-50, right? Should be. That's what you're thinking. It should be 50-50. It never is. We know that. Some days it's 60-40, some days it's 10-90. But on those other days, we should all come back and compromise and take over for the other person. We also have the 9 of Wands. Look, you've come through the battle. You've taken the clunks to the head. You've really thought about this a lot. Wanting a new life, wanting a new start, wanting to make this new connection. Oh, by the way, for all of my partakers out there, it'd have to be 420. It happens to be that time of the day. For you Libras out there that imbibe. But you're finally distancing yourself from this person, this crowd, this energy. Because wham, bam, Libra, ma'am, you're taking back your energy. You're healing and you're gonna say, wow, I finally found me again. I got me back. That kind of thing. I lost me in the shuffle. I couldn't just be myself around that person. All right, there you have it, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. All right, welcome back, Scorpios. All right, gave the cards a good shuffle off camera. Gave them a good accordion shuffle right there. Let's see. Scorpios. Whether it's your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, and you're a Scorpio in any of those areas, drop down, hit that like button. Please subscribe and share these videos. Let's see, one more. I need one more for Scorpio. Scorpio. There we have it. All right, Scorpio, you need to throttle back a little bit. Rolling too fast. Pushing a new connection too far too soon. That's a narcissistic trait. And if you catch yourself love bombing somebody, think about it. Don't push that hard to earn somebody's love. Okay? If they don't love you, that's fine. Get it out of the way. Tear the bandage off. Get it out of the way right now. We have the Page of Swords, and he's coming in and say, look, this whole thing's going to change real quick. And swords usually bring something rapidly. Plot twist. Something's changing up here for Scorpios in a big way. We have the 5 of Cups. That's a change. We know 5s always indicate change. This 5 is saying that you might feel like you're leaving something behind, but it's better to move on and have that fresh start. It's going to be okay. You're going to be able to salvage a lot out of this connection, out of this arrangement. But you've got to pick and choose. Thank you back there, Spirit on the light. We have the Knight of Wands coming up here. Yeah, you might have a fiery love interest coming in. With somebody, it could be a fire sign that's coming in to help precipitate this change and ride that fast pony in here. This Knight of Wands this new person could be a little bit combative, argumentative. You say the sky's blue and they'll tell you it's turquoise. You say that the ball is round and they'll say it's oval. This person has their own light, sees things their own way. However, Scorpio, you actually have the Four of Cups. This time around, I think you're going to be a little more picky. You're just not going to jump on the first banana boat that floats up your river. Okay, I see what I'm saying? You're going to step back and look at everything. You're going to weigh the evidence, and you're going to make the right choice. Because that Four of Cups, notice the three that are on the ground? The one in the air is actually the Ace of Cups. Scorpios, you're going to make the right choice, trust me. All right, there you have it for Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittarius. All right, welcome back, Sagittarius. I went ahead and shuffled the cards again off screen. Caught a little more coffee. Oh, Sagittarius, things are changing for you guys. You guys have also kind of been out there. You are a fire sign. Fire signs have been just, for the last several years, 3, 4 maybe, just having a hard time, nothing falling into place. Oh, look at this Sag. Look at this, building a new life. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely. All right, here we have Seven of Wands. The connection that you had been in felt like it was a battle every step of the way. Couldn't gain ground with this other person. But it shouldn't be about one-upsmanship. But yet that's what it felt like. Whatever you did, they had to do. Whatever they did, you felt like, whether it was conscious or not, it was a constant battle back and forth. And that was for power. That's the only reason whatever, gain control, whatever area it might be in, we're still trying to gain control. All right, 7, moving on to the 8. There you are, walking away. That's it. I'm done. I can't fix this. I can't fix this for you. You have to fix this yourself. Sag, that's what you're saying to the other person. Look, I can't do this for you. You have to do the battle. You have to do the work yourself. I get the feeling you're going to leave a lot behind. Financially, emotionally, you're going to walk away, kind of feeling dejected. But that's pretty damned okay, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to change the minute you step clear of this chapter in your life. You've got to close it. You've got to move forward. Did I see a blink back there? I wasn't paying attention. This Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to get better. You're going to start getting lucky again. So give that wheel a spin. Buy yourself a lottery ticket. Who knows? You're beginning to heal. This is the Starry card. I always think of Van Gogh's Starry, Starry Night when I see this card. And this is about Sagittarius, you coming back into being able to love and give again. For a long time, you shut yourself off. You became hardened. You became cold, distance. You put a big wall between you and anybody else because of the pain that you felt. But you're healing. You're moving forward. Finally. There we go. Thank you on the light, either on or off, either way. Sagittarius, you have a new connection coming. This one. Look at this. It's the Holy Grail of Holy Grails. Ooh, I just saw a very slow moving ore. Oh, okay, that could be smoke. Yeah, I do have incense going here. Okay. If you guys happen to see orbs on the video, let me know. But Sagittarius, look, things are turning around. You may be stepping into a complete new chapter over the next 10 years because you're making this change for the better. All right, there you have it. Sagittarius, moving on to Capricorn. Oh, there you are. Hello and welcome. Let's see. We are moving on to Capricorn. Whether you are Capricorn in your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, check it out. Please drop down, hit that like, subscribe, and share these videos if you would. Your comments are helpful. It helps get me back up into those things that I'm not allowed to even mention that word. I guess shadow banned. I've had to quit talking about some of that other stuff. You know, those people that are going to get voted on and voted out and voted in, and nothing's going to go the way we think it's going to go. But if I keep telling you about that stuff anymore, as much as I have been, like I said, they've been shadow banning me. So if I could get you to drop down, hit that like button, please. All right, Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising in Capricorn. I happen to be a Capricorn moon. And if you want to know where your moon is and in your particular sign, like I said, go over to Google, find a free place to look up a natal chart, Natal, natal, when you were born. It should show your sun, your moon, and your rising or ascendant, same thing. All right, Capricorn. One more for Cap. There we go. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! Capricorn and my moon. My moon is in Capricorn. And yeehaw! All right, Capricorns. Let's see here. Changing things up a little bit. You have been stuck in hermit mode. Wow, thank you, Spirit, on light. Keeping home, keeping yourself, not getting out, but I do get the feeling that you have been using your time wisely, gaining insight, education, experiences, memories. So you had been doing it a little more singly. It's time to step out in the world for Capricorns. Yeah, your energy's changed a lot, Cap. It's almost like you have a new arsenal of education now. That's a 21 card, actually. Capricorn, you could be stepping out into the world. A whole new life is starting to come to you and for you because you've made the right changes. Here we have the Four of Cups. That's the first change you made. You stopped catching the first bus. You waited for the limo, right? You stopped taking the first job and you waited for the career. You stopped falling in love with the first deadbeat that came along. You started to qualify them. It's okay. You can get a little picky. You can choose. Don't think that you have to wait for them to choose you. You're allowed to say yes or no, right? And that's just including somebody into your circle. It's going to be time to celebrate. Three of Cups. As a matter of fact, this card even depicts this season. Look at the pumpkins and the fall harvest down around that, and they're celebrating. Things are beginning to come into fruition for you, Capricorn. You have really actually worked very hard to get here. Somebody is actually going to hear word of an upcoming pregnancy. Somebody's been trying to get pregnant and not been able to do that. And we have the six of wands. That's a victory. That's a victory. Like you've worked, I said it, you worked hard. You really try to keep yourself away from the negativity. That six actually, it's a little bit of a break for you. Capricorn, that six is almost like the seventh inning stretch. You know you've got it. You know who's going to win the ball game. It's time to have a beer and relax. All right. There you have it for Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. Hello and welcome back, Aquariuses. Oh, that one wanted. No. Too many. I was gonna say that one wanted out, but I think not. All right, if I could get you to hit that like, subscribe, and share buttons, please. Let your friends know about this wacky old biker. I work very closely with Spirit. I only take jumpers, and that is the paranormal flashlight back there. Spirit, can you give me a wink or blink? Oh, come on. Just once on cue. If it comes on or off either way throughout the video, it is just Spirit validating that they are in the room for the reading. All right. We are looking at Aquarius. Okay, we have it here. Let's see. Aquarius, you went through something a little bit painful. We've got the Four of Swords here. It left you wounded. Sleepless nights. You had anxiety. Aquarius, you were up in your head. And even though you are an air sign, you're not supposed to be up there. Too much thinking. You really, really made it worse than it was. Okay? I don't think it needed to be quite that bad. We have the Knight of Swords. You definitely had some kind of a, I don't want to say a demon, but you had something to overcome. It may have been a little bit of drugs or alcohol that you were overcoming while you were getting past that heartache and that breakup and that shitty hand that you were dealt. But we have the Judgment card. And that is saying that, look, things are going to even out next time around. So you may be trying a different approach, different attitude, just something different. But it looks a little better this time, a little more positive. We also have the Chariot card. Chariot card is usually an indicator of fast, forward moving energy. And that's where you're headed. Forward. Finally. It felt like for the longest time it was 2 steps forward and 1 back. Now you've kind of got a more of a game plan and a strategy laid out so you know which direction you really want to go. Some of you Aquariuses are wanting to do some traveling or make a move. I do see that a physically moving around, whether it's moving a home, doing a little traveling. And we have the 9 of Cups. Look, that's oftentimes referred to as the wish fulfillment. You're right there at the end of this cycle. That is a 9. It's saying you're wrapping things up. You felt like you were somebody's last choice. Like they didn't pick you first. But that 9 is about finally getting to be the one to say, I'm first. If I can't come first in your life, I definitely don't want to be in last place. This card is saying that you're going to have your wish and finally have somebody that places you first in their list. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. Bam. All right, moving on to last but not least, Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Look at that. 444. Let me throw this in there for you for Pisces. 4s. It's about structure. It is about 4 is actually the number of our country too. July 4th sort of thing. It's about being can be about being patriotic. It can be about being 444. Let me think what else. What else is 4? It's about good solid structure. All right, moving on for Pisces. Let's see what's going on here for Pisces. Please drop down, hit that like button if you would, subscribe, and share these videos. Here we go, wham bam. All right, Pisces, first thing we have is the Knight of Pentacles. You know, financially, you may have felt so stagnated, not going anywhere, not gaining ground, kind of one step forward, two back as far as paying down bills, trying to get a budget established. But that's okay. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to have a fast horse to get to the end. The Justice card. Yeah, things were out of balance for you in this connection, and you had to make another attempt at regaining something legally. Could be custody, could be probate. Somebody's working on trying to get through the justice system. We have the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a battle for whatever that is that you're dealing with. It's going to work out in your favor, though. So don't get up in your head. Don't get worried. Don't go to that dark spot. So how? No, we don't need to go there. You're going to be okay. Now, this 5 actually is about, it depicts somebody that's already practiced fighting. So you've already practiced it. You know what's coming. You're prepared for it. We have the Hermit card. This is a very good time for Pisces to enlighten themselves. There may be a book that you've been wanting to read. Read it. There may be a movie that you've been wanting to watch. Watch it. There may be a car you've been wanting to test drive. Do it. Get out there. You don't have to be the hermit. The hermit is somebody that is always seeking something new and enlightenment, learning. You don't have to be alone to be in the hermit mode. Last but not least here, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, you are worried about finances. This card has nothing, intuitively it does. It does not have anything to do with finances. This card's to tell you that you have more wealth than you realize. You've got the love of family and friends. You've got abundance. You just don't see it most of the time. I also get the feeling that there may be somebody in the family that's coming back to the fold again. One of those wayward prodigal sons coming home. All right, there you have it. All 12 signs, signed, sealed, and delivered. I hope that resonated with some of you. And those of you that are familiar with me know that I never leave you, that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.